Hi friends, it's Danielle with Take Care Mama, and today I'm going to be talking about things I do to naturally boost my immune system. If you are new to my channel and enjoy this video, I'd love for you to stick around by hitting that subscribe button, giving it a thumbs up, and leave any comments or questions below. It really helps me out. So let's get right into things that we do daily to help boost our immune system. The first one is vitamin C. My husband and I do this, and I believe in high doses of vitamin C. I learned about this from Nikki Phillippi, who's my favorite YouTuber. I will leave one or two videos below where she explains this a little bit better than I can. But I take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily, which is 1 gram. I take that every day, no matter what, and that's a high dose. And this is controversial. Do your research, talk to your doctor. So I do that every day. If I'm feeling a little under the weather, I do things a little differently. I'll take 1 or even 2 right away in the morning. I'll set a timer for 30 minutes and I keep taking 1 more capsule every 30 minutes until I feel a little gurgle in my stomach. Vitamin C is water soluble, so I don't really believe you can overdo it. If you do, your body will get rid of it through diarrhea. So the theory is you keep taking it until you feel a little discomfort in your abdomen, and then you stop so that you won't have it. And it's amazing how much I can tolerate when I am under the weather. When I'm feeling great, I can take a few. When I am sick, I've been able to take up to like 8 grams before I get that feeling to stop. And so it's just showing me that my body really needs it, and I notice a big difference. Even last week, I was not feeling great, so I really upped my vitamin C, and 2 days later, I feel completely back to normal. A lot of people say to not do this because it can be really hard on your kidneys. However, I do think that's debated as well. I'm comfortable taking this. Do your own research, but it's been a game changer for me. I will link the brand of vitamin C that I use in the description below, along with other things that I talk about. The second thing that I'm a huge believer in is elderberry syrup. I think this has become really mainstream recently, which is great. It is so good at boosting your immune system. I take a tablespoon every day during cold and flu season. My kids get a teaspoon every day, and if we are feeling a little under the weather, we will double it up. I buy it. You can easily make it. I just have been lazy, so I just buy it. Honey is a main ingredient in a lot of elderberry syrups, which is great because honey is just a great natural medicine. I use it a lot when we have sore throats and colds. But babies under 1 should not have honey. So you can, this one actually is made with maple syrup. You can do maple syrup instead of the honey. My baby just turned 1, so I'm glad to move over to the honey version of elderberry syrup. Next, I'm a huge believer in essential oils. I have a whole playlist of essential oils, and I try to get the Thieves blend into our bodies every single day. So I am a Young Living person, and Thieves is an amazing blend of rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, cinnamon, and lemon. I think I got them all. And it is amazing for immunity support. There's a really cool legend behind how it got its names. You can Google that, so this video isn't a million minutes long, but I notice a huge difference when I use this and when I don't. So every day during cold and flu season, I'm diffusing this. I like to diffuse it alone, and I like to diffuse it with lime. Especially more in the springtime, I like to bring that citrus vibe because it is very Christmassy, which I love, but you don't necessarily want to smell Christmas in March and April. So we diffuse it every day. We have rollers with coconut oil in it in the Thieves, and we put them on the bottom of our feet and up our spines every night before bed. And if we're feeling under the weather, we'll do that multiple times a day. We also have the Thieves cleaning line. So our hand soap has thieves in it. Our all-purpose cleaner has thieves in it. We're just constantly getting thieves into our body. Our hand sanitizer has it. And again, I swear by it. It makes a huge difference in our family. Another thing I do with thieves is there is a different bottle of thieves that's labeled for internal ingestion, and I have veggie capsules that I will fill with some thieves oil. Some oregano is so good for immunity support and to fight things off. Some lemongrass, some frankincense, and then I'll put some fractionated coconut oil in that little pill. I feel like a scientist. It's really cool. And then I will swallow it much like a vitamin, and that will help ward things off. Getting really good sources of food and high antioxidants can be really good for our immunity. So I try really hard to eat fresh food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, not a lot of processed foods, especially when I'm feeling under the weather, to kind of boost my immunity. And along with that, I take this as a supplement every day. If I'm feeling sick, I will up it a little bit more. You're hearing a pattern about upping it more when I'm feeling under the weather. And this is Ningxia Red. It is a highly antioxidant fruit puree. I take 1 or 2 ounces daily, either alone or I really like it with soda water, and it is packed with antioxidants. The main ingredient is the Ningxia berry, which is kind of like a wolfberry on steroids, and it has cherries and blueberries and some other essential oils that just really help you absorb those antioxidants into your body. And I am so sad if I go a day without this stuff. If I run out, I really notice a difference in my body. These next ones are kind of obvious, but I think we all sometimes forget, myself included. The first one in that category is water. Make sure you are staying hydrated. I'm lucky. I like water. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of plain water, but I love it. I try to get 8 to 10 glasses when I'm feeling well, and if I'm feeling a little under the weather or a lot under the weather, I try really hard to intentionally raise that amount and kind of go for a gallon of water a day. Now, like I said, I like plain water. I also have a soda stream. This is soda water and some lemon essential oil. I really recommend that, especially if you don't love the taste of plain water. It's super economical and it just kind of fancies up the water. I especially like this during mealtime. Get outside. Vitamin D and natural vitamin D from the sunshine is so essential for your immunity, and it's just so essential for your mental health, which will kind of segue into being outside is so important. And I think we should go for a half an hour every day of just outside time. I know for myself, when I am outside, I feel so much better. I feel calmer and happier and at ease. Our mental health plays a huge part in our immunity. If you are stressed, overly stressed, you are much more likely to get sick. And I think we can all look back at times when that has happened. And getting outside is great for your mental health. And again, you get that vitamin D, and I want to go outside right now. And sleep along with that is so important. We should be getting 8 hours of sleep a night, 7 to 9, and to just really make that a priority. So set a timer on your phone every night and try to get to bed and try to get those hours of sleep. Again, when we are stressed or working on a deadline, working through the night and not getting enough sleep, I think we can all remember how right after that stressful time, we got sick. Another great free thing that I do for my mental health and to stay positive is meditate. There are tons of free resources on YouTube of meditations, and just try to breathe in silence at least 5 minutes a day, whether that's, like I said, breathing in silence, or whether you're a person of prayer. That really helps your mental health, which in turn can help support your immunity. I hope you enjoyed. I do want to say we do get sick. We are not perfect, and even if you do all the things sometimes as humans we get sick, and that's okay. But I think incorporating these things help me to get sick less often, and when I do get sick, it's not as bad as it would be if I wasn't supporting my immunity. Let me know if you have anything to add, if you have any questions or comments. I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care. Bye.